Hey folks, welcome back to our next Let's Play for the Outer Worlds. I think we're getting closer.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side.
I wouldn't say on his side, but I would say I will help out. So why don't we go see Phineas immediately? So we'll go to Phineas's lab and see what he has to say about all this.
We've arrived at Phinneas's orbital lab.
I don't know if I said it. We're at a Jello alert level 0 and a Tally alert level 0. They're both asleep. I am here. Well, obviously I am here. Nope, map. Let's look at region. Where do we need to go? So that's the unreliable. Oh, I guess we can't actually fast travel to where he's at. We have to actually step out of the ship, which is fine. Totally fine.
That you are
Whatever, hun. We're just doing this.
not.
All right. I wonder what he's going to tell me. I hope he doesn't try to be a super bad guy. But there's enough elements that you see repeated in other games that he probably is. Hey, Phinneas.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The Germans planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have: time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals and administered. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Something about repeatedly reviving humans from extended hibernation. The board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
Focus, Phineas. Halcyon's going to collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Engineering 25. The hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route the power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
I wanted to talk about the hope. Let's see.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming in the rings of Terra 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, let's upgrade. We're upgrading time. So I think... Oh, what do we want to do? I think we want to do... long guns. Let's see. Or is that a heavy weapon? You know what? Because I don't do good on any of the other stuff. It's a human coward chance. No, you know what? We're going to do heavy weapons. Yeah. And then I think we'll hit... You know what? I'll change the blast. Let me see what kind of weapon my plasma is. So this is skill... Long... Oh, it's a long gun. Okay, so we'll do long guns. I did not know that was considered a long gun. So... Okay, thank you. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So long guns. There we go. I like that. All right. Perks. I don't think there's really much more. Let's see. Plasma. Range weapon sway penalty. Let's see. Ooh, I like that headshot killing. Ooh. When you are at low health, no, we won't do that. Hold on. We're just going to keep looking around. I don't need vendor prices anymore. 15% companion crit chance. You know what? We're going to do that because I want them to be able to do more damage. There we go. So, I think now we have to go. Let's go to the journal. What's our next mission? Go to travel to the Hope. Let's go to the map where I can go to my ship. And we're going to do this. We're going to kick some ass, take some names, folks. We're heading into that, like, final...
Crew report. Nyoka is drunk. Surprise.
I love Nyoka. She is my lady. Alright, Terra, where is... There's the Hope. Do it! I never did open Tartarus. I wonder if that's...
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, tell me what's going to happen if I skip Hope.
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, let's do it. Gonna kick some
Captain,
ass.
I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Yep, welcome to my world. Ada, welcome to my world. And we're taking our ladies. The Hope. Repower. Okay, so I guess we're just going to make our moves. Let's connect the electrical first. Hell yeah. Patch. Status. Maintenance status. We're just going to go through all this. Back. Logs. Alright, I don't bother reading those. I mean, it's nice that they have background
Something
stuff.
about
But...
waking a derelict ship puts me on edge, Captain. Hope you know what you're doing.
Watch out!
No prisoners!
Don't mess with us.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Gotta get down!
Okay, we're just going to go through here and pick up all these. I don't... Like, the background story is all great and well, but that's not really what I care about too much. Route communications through unreliable.
Captain, I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Oh, that's so teasy, hun. Why would you do that? Alright. There we go. We got everything out of there.
Here we go! Can't get past that armor! Doing all right!
Now I'm going to upgrade my points. I should probably do long guns again, but if I do... You know what? Yeah, we're going to do... I think I'm going to do heavy weapons too, just so I can go to heavy weapons as well if I need to. There we go. Good to go. Let's keep going, folks. We're going to kick ass taking... Ooh, look at all that stuff. Okay, we got the communications connection. Now we got to turn the power on. Huh. We have to go up one floor, I bet. The Ladies of Destruction. Oh, those were what you look like in your illusion. I was like, which one's illusion?
Authorized personnel.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
We're doing it, hun. We'll get this. Comms? Catch Ada
Greetings,
through.
Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready. Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
That is why I love her. Let's skip.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Alright, skip to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Alright, here we go. I always trust in Ada. Always trust.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phinneas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Oh, hun. Right, status. Logs. There we go. Let's go find Phinneas. Map. Local. No region. Oh, no fast. You're not going to let me fast move, are you? Corporate commander.
Here we go.
Alright, we got back to the ship. Let us start hopping in now. Get on inside, hun. Get on inside. I think the
Captain,
only thing...
I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with priority status. Urgent!
1 second, hun. I need to upgrade my current rifle to get it back to shock because... Let's see. There we go. There we go, because I was evidently having problems. There we go. Against auto mechanicals. Now let's go to Phinneas Wells'
Captain,
place.
I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance?
I'm... Talk to you
Take
later,
care.
Ada.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Right, let's do this. Let's go get Phinneas. God damn it, Phinneas.
We've arrived at Phinneas's orbital lab.
You just annoy the crap out of me sometimes, buddy. Okay, there's the unreliable material. Oh, I guess not. I forget. Phinneas, I can't do it that way. Alright, let's get out. We're going to come in here, take care of things. Oh god, this is going to suck, isn't it? Alright, here we go. He's gone. I bet you they are bored. Whoa.
Captain, are you okay?
Oh shit. That sucked. Okay, continue the game. We're just going to slug through this, folks, because we are pretty... we have to be close to the end. I mean... So, let's go to N-ray time. Although, honestly, the game's been a lot of fun. I have enjoyed this a lot, even with the... Holy cow. That guy was tough. That guy was tough. That is why we died a lot, right there. Pick up posters. I like the posters. I didn't know they were there before. Were they there before? Maybe they weren't available before. Alright, let's go in and see his little lab area. Yeah, it's all done. All gone. All gone. Alright. Hack 90 bypass. If you're seeing the screen, Phinneas Wells have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated with the perfidious and cowardly government Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If you've not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. The screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. If this is Lucy Stone, I prepare an emergency care package located in the hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Personnel files. Open panel. What panel were we talking about? You said a panel. Oh wait, let's grab this too. Subject may be unstable. Okay, so where's your panel you're talking about, hun? Cysty pigs. Secret panel, there we go. Alright, honey. Pick up Tartarus nav key. Oh, here we go, new mission.
You make it look so easy.
I know I do, hun. I'm awesome. That is because I am fantastic. Alright. Let's go back to our baby. Okay. I'm going to wrap it up.
Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Let's go check in that before we go. So we are going to wrap this up. And I'm going to start over. Even though I don't know how much time there is, this is kind of a good break no matter what.
Maximilian. Vicar. Vicky.
Yes?
Aw, this is no fun anymore.
Oh my god, quit being a bitch.
Need
Okay,
something?
folks. I will see you next time. Until then, take care.